I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all happy, safe, and content wherever you are. I'm going to channel some messages before I get the cards because I'm getting quite a few downloads from Spirit, and I feel like it's important for you guys to know what your ancestors, spirit team want you to know at this time. I'm just going to cleanse the energy quickly. If my sage would like, that would be that, which is kind of done. Right. Okay. I'm feeling for whoever is watching this reading, there was a father who passed away. This could have been your father, a stepfather, or just someone who was like a father figure or raised you like a father. Doesn't have to be blood related. And you have been really struggling with this loss and really struggling with kind of letting go of this person and what happened to them. I feel like this person passed very suddenly. It was not expected. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking out the window and there's one magpie on its own, and we all know what that represents, the one for sorrow. So I feel like them passing really put you in a dark place. You didn't know how to deal with this loss, and it came as a massive shock for you. I feel like you are kind of stuck on your journey of grief, and I feel like you don't know how to move forward from what happened with this person. I'm getting the name Frank or Freddie or Fred. That could be their name. I'm getting Cancer sign, or could have been cancer that they had, and there wasn't really any time to get used to what was happening. I feel like this diagnosis came in very fast, and you were not expecting it. And from the time this person got diagnosed to when they passed over was a very, very short amount of time. I feel like you were with this person when they passed over. Yes, you were with this person, and this person was very grateful that you were there for them during their last moments, and they wouldn't have wanted anyone else there. They were just glad that you were there. I feel like this person is coming through to me today to kind of help you understand why you're not releasing them yet and what is going on with your grief, because I feel like you're quite confused. Like it's been a long time, maybe a year or two. You feel like it's been a long time and you feel like you should be moving through it. But let me tell you, grief is a process. It's something that you individually as a person have to work through. You could be kind of stuck, and if you are, I would suggest getting a therapist to help you through your grief process. This person, though, really wants you to know that they're so fucking proud of you. So proud of you. You don't understand how proud of you they are. And And that is the truth. They see you crying. They see how many nights you spent up crying over them, wishing they were here, wishing that you could spend more time with them. I feel like you kind of do this on your own. I feel like people don't really realize how much this has affected you. You kind of put on a brave face to everybody else, but when you're on your own, that's when you kind of sink into this grief and thought process and just thinking about everything, going over and over and over it, like why couldn't things be different, and all those kind of questions that you have regarding this situation. This Passover father, though, wants you to know that they are working with your other spirit team members to bring in this Ten of Pentacles abundance for you. And they know that this will help you massively. This will be something that really, really changes your life. You see, there's like the guy in the background there. I feel like this is like them. They're just kind of in the background. You might see signs from them. You might feel their energy, but they're in the ethers, really working hard to bring this in for you. And you possibly could have a child. They're always around that child all the time, always looking after that child and you especially. I feel like this is going to come out of the blue. This is going to be such a not a shock, but like when these finances come in, you're going to be like, wow, what is going on? And at the bottom, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to feel way more grounded, way more stable, able to kind of enjoy your life and really focus on you and focus on what you've got going on. Yeah, and you're going to be happy. You're going to move out of this Nine of Swords grief energy into the Sun energy, really living your life, really thanking your father or whoever it is for the support in the spiritual realm, because they've never ever left you. You might not be able to see them on the earthly plane. You might not be able to physically touch them or talk to them or have a conversation or tell them how you're feeling, but you need to talk to them because they're listening to you. They're always listening to you. Have a conversation with them, even if it's just in your head. Just talk to them. They love it when you do that. They love it when you connect with them in the way that you know best. So whether that's talking to them in your head or out loud or writing down things, writing to them, anything that helps you feel like you're connected to them, please do it because they want you to do it more and they want you to invite them in more. So if you're feeling like alone, they want you to say, please come and give me support. Can I have a sign? And they will be giving you signs. They will be showing you things that relate to them, and you will know intuitively they sent it to you. You might start seeing their name. You might start seeing their favorite ice cream or their make of the car that they loved or something like that, and you will know, yeah, that was them. And they want you to know that this had to happen for a reason because they've done all their lessons on the earthly plane. They learned all their lessons, they worked through their karma, and then spirit was like, right, we need you to come back now because we have a bigger mission for you. And their bigger mission is to help you evolve and grow, and they couldn't do that on this earthly plane. They had to do it from the 5D. I do feel like this person with the King of Swords wants to say to you that maybe when they were on this earthly plane, they weren't always the most caring, or they didn't show their emotions to you. Um, they kind of kept everything inside, and they came across as quite sometimes a little bit cold, but they really did truly love you with all of their heart, and they regret not telling you that more and not expressing how proud you make them. Yeah, Eight of Swords has come out. They weren't very expressive at all on this earthly plane on the 3D. They kept it in. They, although they might have like bought you things or materially gave you things, there wasn't that outright like, oh, I'm so happy, well done. Oh, you're so like no like really bigging you up, like saying it to you. But you knew that they cared deep down, but sometimes you'd be like, well, they're a little bit cold there. And they do want to say sorry for that. Right, let's have a look at these cards. What do you need to know? Yeah, you've got to break the chain. Ancestral patterns healing, rewriting the future. And that's what you are here to do. This is why this person had to pass over to the other side, because you are the chain breaker for this ancestral line. You are the one that your ancestors picked to end any kind of karmic cycles, anything that was holding your bloodline back. You were the one. They knew when you were sent to this earthly plane, that you were the one that was the strongest out of everyone to really break these chains of, for example, not expressing your feelings, not kind of shoving your feelings down. And you're very different to that. You're someone who openly expresses yourself. And that's why I feel like at the beginning, when I was saying about you being alone and crying and getting in your head, that's where you need to break it. You need to be the one that's like, I'm going to talk openly about this, and I'm going to tell people how I feel, and I'm not going to feel bad for missing this person. I'm not going to feel bad for showing my grief, because that's how you work through it, and that was your job. And when you do that, if you have children, or say you have younger family members, they're going to see that and they're going to do the same. They're not going to bottle things up, they're going to talk. And that is the main thing with this break the chain. I feel that you were sent to kind of raise the emotional intelligence in your family and teach them all how emotions aren't a bad thing. They're a good thing. We're all human and we all have them, and we're all allowed to feel how we want to feel. And your father is literally standing there cheering you on, like, yes, do this. Come on, you've got this. You've got this. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. What was I saying? This is not just this father figure. This is lots and lots and lots of ancestors. This could be going real all the way back. All the way back. You could be from like Native American lineage, which if you are, they want you to connect more with nature, go outside, because you know all the spirits are everywhere, and they want you to connect more with them in that way. Pink Moon's coming up, by the way, on the 6th of April. Something's going to shift on that day for you. Something big's going to happen, possibly when this Ten of Pentacles is going to come in. But they're all the ancestors they're orchestrating this. They're all there, like, yes, we've got a plan. You don't know what the plan is, but they know what the plan is. And they are, oh my God, what did I say? There's a gift coming. There's a gift. There's something that you've been waiting for, something that's really going to help you grow and change your life and change your outlook on everything. But with the gift, I feel like they don't want me to say anything else about it much. I'm a mature man, yeah. Your dad's like, don't start opening your mouth, Lucy. Don't tell them too much because this is a surprise, and I don't want to ruin the surprise. And I'm going to listen to your father figure because they look like a very kind man. And I feel like the reason they want this to be a surprise is because they know you deserve happiness and nobody's ever surprised you before in your life. And I feel like when this happens, you're just going to be shocked, but in the best way possible. So I'm not going to say anything else apart from you're going to get a gift. It could be to do with finances or something, or just stability, something along those lines. I'm not going to go too far into it though, purely because I'm going to obey what your ancestors are telling me, and I don't want to ruin the surprise. But I feel like the main message of this reading was you are the chain breaker. Your father's so proud of you, and he wants you to start expressing yourself, your emotions more, and open up and tell people how you feel and use your story to kind of enlighten others and help others on their journey. But I hope that's helped you. This has been a really nice reading, and I hope to catch up with you guys again soon. Peace out.